to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. I'm M. I'm M. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. I'm M. I'm M. I'm M. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. I'm M. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. Welcome to speak on it with who you with, Kirk, though. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. I'm in. Welcome to speak on it. Welcome to speak on it. I'm in. Welcome to speak on it. Welcome to speak on it. I'm in. Welcome to speak on it. Welcome to speak on it. I'm in. Welcome to speak. Welcome to speak. I'm in. 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 I'm in. Who you with, Kirk, dog?
Kurt Dog, I'm M. Kurt Dog. You know what time it is. It is Thursday night. My little sister is waiting in her wing. Man, I want to know. It's a couple of things we want to know. What's going on with LA? Are they trying to do another Rodney King incident? So we're going to discuss that tonight. And we're not going to hold y'all tight, but I'm going to go and bring my little sister in because she got some stuff on her mind tonight. Miss Risky, what's going on?
Nothing. Trying to just keep the Sandman from putting too much sand in my eyes.
How your week going so far? Or how was your week?
Listen, this year, I knew when they messed up the countdown in 4 states, including Texas and then Mexico, that it wasn't going. 2023 was not going to start be a good year. It's not, and we're just 12 days in, and work is chaos.
Yeah, I think I was out cold by the time midnight hit. I was tired. So man, just before we came on, we got some breaking news that happened.
Yeah. Lisa Marie Presley, 54 years old, passed away. Um, she was having cardiac issues. Um, yeah, let's see. She was pronounced dead at her Los Angeles area hospital. It was first reported, I guess, Thursday morning that she was in the hospital. Um, she, I guess, had a pacemaker and she was feeling sick. And, things, like I said, they were just going downhill and she wasn't feeling well. She was having really bad stomach pains that kept getting increasingly worse. And I guess eventually um, her housekeeper found her unresponsive in her home, and they called the hospital, and they did CPR until paramedics arrived. Um, but yeah, so she passed away, and she was just at the Golden Globes, I think. Yesterday. When was the Golden Globes? Tuesday.
And what day is this? Oh, today is Thursday. Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess it was Tuesday.
yeah. So and like I said, she's 54. She wasn't that old. Like we could have been in the same peer circle. So well, there's that. That's that. More and more people under 60 are just kicking the bucket.
Yeah,
So
we have to take better care of our health because our health is all that we have, and once it's gone, it's gone. Um, Prayers goes out to the Presley family, her kids, and she was also the former wife of Michael Jackson. Um,
no,
so they didn't get married. I thought they was married.
That's the was it no was it Lisa Marie that she was married? He was married
I
to.
think he got married to her for a short period of time.
No, I thought that was. Hold on.
I'm trying to see myself. Um, hey, we are live, so you know us. We want to make sure we put out the right information.
Yeah, I guess it was her.
Uh,
For some reason, I don't know. So many of them Presleys, because I think I get her mixed up with because there's some more that are coming up, in that Hollywood type situation. Like they keep bringing up the granddaughter who looks just like Elvis. Like there are some strong genes. Those are some strong genes.
look like who?
Presley, Elvis.
Elvis? Oh Lord. Okay.
That's where she gets the name from.
Actually, I actually have a friend. They have some strong genes because from his daughters down to the granddaughter, they all look alike. I'm like, oh Lord, that's some strong genes. If you just not joining us, we are live tonight. This our first show of the year. I think it is.
No, we did a show like last week,
Did we?
2 weeks ago. I don't remember.
I don't. Okay, you say so. I'm a roll with you. I'm thinking that's our first one though, but
No, it isn't.
okay. Well, we did one right before Christmas. I don't think we did one last week because I was still working quite a bit now.
We did a show on an off day or something. Hold on, let me see.
It
When
was
we
on
did
a
this.
Saturday.
We didn't do a show Saturday. Did we do a show Saturday?
I don't know.
Hold on.
My days run together.
Yeah, because we did one recently. Because I sent it to my mom. Let me see if I have it.
Hey,
But I
don't
sent her so
start.
many things.
You know what? I can look at it right here and see.
Yeah, look on
I'm
your
sorry.
thing. Because it was this month.
Hold on, because let me pull it up and see. I could tell
Look
you
on your
when the
page.
exactly. That's what I'm doing. Looking on my page.
Let's
Yeah.
see. When was this?
Uh,
30th.
the,
So there was one on the
it was
30th.
12 days ago because we did what plans do you have for 2023?
Okay.
So it wasn't last week. It was
I
12
said
days
1 or
ago.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. But man, uh so
Yeah, close enough
besides
to this year.
yeah, first one this year, but hey, it won't be our last.
It was like the
Good Lord said
30th. I
this.
was like, we were at the tail end.
Yeah, because matter of fact, last week you had a lot of payroll you had to do first of the year and all that. So,
I
and
mean, I have the same
I,
amount of payrolls to do every week. Well, every other week. And then I have my little rinky dink weekly one.
okay.
But yeah, it's just a lot of payroll. Like we switched our payroll, our PTO policies. So now it matches what's in the handbook, but the people that do it in India, they don't follow instructions. Like we literally handed them the file, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'll download. What are you downloading? Just upload what we sent you." And it's all wrong. Like people in Connecticut have New York profiles, and I'm like, "What did you do?" Government contracts that weren't supposed to be on a list were changed, and I'm like, so there's like I want to say 300 people who are not in the correct profile.
oh Lord.
And we weeded that down because the other people were like, you know what, those don't matter because they're not accruing anyway.
So, by any chance, could they add my name to the payroll?
If you're hired,
Oh, I got to get hired on.
yeah, you gotta
Okay,
get hired on.
never mind. I keep my day job.
I mean, you don't want
Uh,
our PTO policy profile policies anyway.
hey, if it's gonna pay me for days off, I don't know. I stick to my day job. That's better. That's better. So, But also, did you have a rant or no?
I do. I'm so mad. City of Irving, you got to get your stuff together. Like, I think tomorrow when I'm on my way home, I'm going to do a video of my ride home. MacArthur going through Las Colinas, or yeah, Las Colinas. They're doing road construction, and they're alternating which side of the street, but they are not notifying you of, oh, this section's closed, because there's a turn and you turn into it, and like if you're in the middle lane and that road's closed, it's like, you gotta get over, and it's a busy street. Like, they don't have signs telling you, hey, this lane is closed, middle lane's closed, and then down the road you see the little arrows. It's like, all right, so left lane's closed. Oh no, it's the right lane. And it was
Yeah.
like that the whole way until I got to Valley Ranch. I swear. I was like, and then one they just threw in there just for fun. Like, I swear they just did one just for fun. And it is like Frogger. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know where we're going. Like, and people were just stopping because they're like, I don't even know. Is the left lane clear or right lane clear? Like, we couldn't tell at one point. Like, there are no signs. City of
Somebody
Irving.
probably somebody probably sitting back with a camera. It'll be on social media pretty soon. Welcome to the show, SAL, straight out of Florida. What's going on? Hopefully y'all didn't get. I don't know if those storms made it to Florida, but Alabama, Georgia, man, they've been rough out there. So hopefully you and your family is okay. Be safe. They had tornadoes out there today.
I
Um,
know they got tornadoes, hurricanes, all the things.
exactly. Um, this have been uh, I guess a pretty good week, kind of a hectic week in a sense, and um, but we still here. We're surviving. So looking at the news, and we both was on the same page because I don't know what's going on with LA cops,
They relapsed.
but sound like we finna go back through another Rodney King incident, and
They
we
like to
don't need
watch
to go that route.
riots.
See, it's I don't know what it is when we start talking about major stuff. That's when your microphone start messing up.
Yeah,
It's
this ain't
like
like my mic's not even connected. It's just like either the computer or our system's not compatible anymore. I don't know.
they got it bugged. Go out and come
It's
back in because I want to make sure people hear this correctly. Go
no,
out and come back in.
I'm over it.
We can't do a show like this if nobody can hear you or understand you. You sounded like a damn robot. Worse than a robot. Um, I'm like, huh? Say something.
Something.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
I
talking
mean,
about.
it's not
That
going to
right
matter
there.
because we've already proven it. It's not
No,
going to matter.
because it see,
I
that's
just
what
did
they
it
say.
before we
That's
came
what
on. I just did it before we came
and you
on,
was
and we
sounding
did for like a
you was
second.
sounding good.
For a
Stop
second.
being stubborn.
For a second.
See, even SAI said y'all breaking up. That's what
For a
she said.
second. So it
She said
doesn't
y'all
matter.
breaking up. So yeah, it worked. It been working for the last 20 minutes. Then
Yeah,
it
like,
started messing up.
right. So it's like, am I gonna do that every 20 minutes? Like mic
Hey, either
plug,
gotta put a
mic
new
unplug. It's like it doesn't matter what I do.
either do that or put a new battery off in your microphone.
It's not a microphone,
I
it's my computer. You nuts.
I know. You might need to crank it up.
Crank what up?
See, SAI said you sound better. Y'all sound better. So it might be the wine. You're not sharing that wine with that computer. That's
It's
what it
not
is.
wine. It's cran apple juice with sparkling water because it's too sweet.
Crown apple juice is made for Jack. And
Oh
you ain't never had Jack and Crown? I mean cranberry and Jack?
no, I don't like
Oh
the.
Lord.
I don't do brown.
Yeah, we don't want you to do brown. You know what they say about that brown liquor?
Make you get down, down the clown.
And you got to be able to hold it. Got to be a soldier. Hold that brown liquor. I like Jack Daniels and cranberry juice is actually pretty good, but you cannot use cheap cranberry juice. You cannot use that because it won't taste good, and they have to be mixed perfectly. You just not joining us. You are listening to Speak on a Kurt Dog with Miss Risky. It's Thursday night. We are live. Uh, we're about to get in these stories with the LA Police Department, Sheriff Department. What's really going on in LA? Are they trying to do another Rodney King? Um, I I've seen these videos and it's disturbing. Both of them are. Um, Feezy Lebron, which is a LA rapper. This happened, I believe it was New Year's Eve when it happened. Uh, he was sitting in his vehicle, and the cops came up, and now take it, they had a police car parked in front of his vehicle, so he can't go nowhere. And as the body cam footage started, one cop opened up his door trying to pull him out the car. Haven't said what the crime was or anything like that. The other cop, first he pulled this taser out. No, he pulled this pepper spray out first, and then he threatened to spray him. Then he went from that to his gun, to his service weapon, and told him, if you move, if you try to pull off, I'm gonna shoot you right in your chest. Now, first of all, someone come up to your car. If a cop come up to your car, they need to at least let you know what's going on. What's the reason why they are questioning you, or what's the deal with the interaction? It don't make sense to me because it start off they trying to pull him out the car. Now, also with them pulling him out the car, the guy told him, if you let your hand down, it'll be the worst day of your life. I'm gonna take care of you or something, he said in those parts. Basically, he was threatening to kill this unarmed black man. And the guy's like, what I'm being detained for. Um, and the cop said, well, if you don't get out the car, I'm gonna arrest you and all of this. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Here it is, 2023. We still having to deal with Rodney King issues, still having to deal with George Floyd issues, and and all the many other black unarmed people that been killed, and they threatened to kill this man. Well, I won't say they. One particular cop had threatened to shoot this man straight in the chest if he did not follow his orders. Well, first of all, he kept asking what I'm being stopped for. Then when they pull him out the car, they was like, hey, um, uh, next time you don't need to be smoking weed in your car. And Feezy said, I wasn't smoking weed. Then turned around, where your driving license is it on you or in the car? Well, first of all, you should ID'd him first. But to make those type of threats, and these are the people that's serving um, the citizen in LA, is ridiculous. That cop need to be terminated immediately. He need to be filed, need to be fired, and also charges need to be brought up on him for terroristic threat. He's threatening a man and have no reason, proper cause to even stop him. So, or to even approach him. That's why we need better laws to hold these cops accountable. Now, I'm not saying all cops are like this. It's certain ones that are like this. And what I seen in that video, it completely pissed me off for the simple fact that why are you doing all of this? And they're gonna say he had a reason. They're gonna justify it, but it's no justification in that. threatened to shoot and kill a unarmed black man, there's no justification for it. But how do you feel about that, Miss Risky?
I mean, it's just crazy all over. They're going to end up having another, like, what, Watts riot, and just all the things going. We're reverting back to the old days of where LA cops would just do an Wild West style vigilante type of police in the streets, and you can't do that. You can't do that. You gotta respect the people and not abuse your power. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean that you're above the law. And we see that also. There's another story that happened in LA. Was it Keenan Anderson?
Yes.
They just released the body cam footage showing the moments when the officers used a taser on him after he was involved in a crash in Venice. And this took place. When did it take place? It was January 3rd. And his behavior seemed kind of off. Um, they stated that at one point he was asking for water.
Okay. Hold on real quick, Miss Risky, because you breaking up real bad. I told you when we started talking about certain stories, that's when your computer or whatever started messing up. I think we've been bugged, but that ain't. I'm just saying. Welcome to the show. T Cal is in the house. Thank you. Happy New Year's to you. Also, basically, what Miss Risky is talking about, Keenan Anderson. Looking at that video, that's another one that is very disturbing because they telling him stop resisting. How the hell can you resist when you got a cop knee on your neck?
Yeah, they were all on top of this man, and there's a guy in the footage. He's actually threatening to tase him and tases him when he's face down and telling him not to move. Well, I'm sorry, if you are putting that much voltage in my body, move. And I think they said the longest tase was like 10 seconds, and eventually he was handcuffed and taken into custody, and he ended up dying of a cardiac arrest. And he left behind a 6-year-old child. He was also an
Okay,
English teacher.
let me catch them up because your microphone is breaking up again. So basically, they tased this brother several times, 50,000 votes. Tased him several times. And looking at that video, at the end of the video, it actually looked like he passed out at the end of the video from being tased so many times and how long he was being tased. With a cop had his knee on his neck. One time had it. One time also had him had his knee on his back, and he's like, I'm not resisting. And as this cop is tasing him, and at the end of the video, all of a sudden he said, I'm not resisting. Then it just seemed like he just went limp, and his earbuds fell out from I don't know if they was in his ear or just barely on his body, but when he went limp, they fell on the ground. And I felt, for me watching the video, that looked like that was the part when he took his last breath. But I don't know if he died on the scene or if it was at the hospital. But either way, no way he should have been tased that many times. Now, I know some people are going to say, oh, it wasn't race. Well, it was a brother there. A brother is the one that had his knee in his neck and was trying to handcuff him. But the white officer, with all those officers around him, it's no use of using a taser. And for that length of time, it's no use of doing it. You have enough people there that should have enough training to be able to put him in handcuffs without using a taser or deadly force. And that's just crazy. Um, that's more like a electrocution. Uh, Basically saying, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and fry this dude instead
Much.
of giving him the opportunity to tell his part of the story. And that's the problem we run into all the time, and especially when it come down to unarmed black men that is being attacked by the same ones that's supposed to protect us. That's a problem. Also, I believe he's the cousin of one of the founders of Black Lives Matter, which is it's going to be another issue because I seen the um either the tweet or something she sent out the other day. Um, it said that the police killed her cousin was killed by the Los Angeles Police Department in a traffic accident. So all this started because of a traffic accident. I'm just saying, as a black man, it's scary to when the police approach you. It's scary. You don't know if you're gonna make it home or not. And people say, "Oh, you can't say it's a black thing." Yes, when we see videos like this, tell me what it is,
But
because
think
each
about
one of
over
these,
time, all these generations, the paddy wagons and just the unlawful entries and just bullying us in our own community. The fact that we all have some sort of PTSD that is like nobody is acknowledging. Like you have some people with a badge and a gun that pretty much can do whatever they want, and then
yeah,
just claim that it was justified. Oh, I felt threatened. I had to, how aggressive those black people get. Like we always have this stuff in our mind, and that's why you see a lot of people running. Now, I'm sorry, I see a cop approaching me with a gun. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try to take my chances and run. I mean, I'm not a strong runner, but I'm gonna do something because the odds of me making it out alive are, slim to none.
okay,
So man, it's
okay. Um, Apparently this update just came out not too long ago. I guess a couple of days ago. Um, I guess that happened on let me
the
read
third.
through it. Yeah, on the 3rd, around 3:38 p.m. West Traffic Division motor officer was flagged down for a traffic collision in the area of Venus Boulevard and Lincoln Boulevard in Pacific area. He observed a man later identified as Keenan Anderson running in the middle of the street and exhibit erratic behavior. Several citizens involved in a traffic collision motioned to Anderson, indicating that he caused the accident. The officer contacted Anderson, verbalized with him, and requested additional units for a DUI investigation. Um, so he followed the command and sat at the northeast corner of Venus and Lincoln Boulevard for several minutes as the officer spoke with him. As additional units arrived at the scene, Anderson suddenly attempted to flee the location. Um, an officer gave chase. He ran eastbound in the middle of the street. Um, they contacted him and he began to resist, resulting in the use of force. Um, Officers struggled with Anderson for several minutes, utilizing the taser, body weight firm grip, and joint lock to overcome his restraints. Um, he was taken into custody. Um, LAFD came out and the rescue ambulance came out um, and took him to a local hospital in Santa Monica. While he was at the hospital, he went into cardiac arrest and were pronounced deceased. Now, the
But
thing
yeah, like
is,
an update. Like that's this.
well,
That's like not. That's like the same stuff that was
Yeah,
stated.
this well, it have an update on it, so I thought it was a little bit different. That's why I started kind of glancing through it. But the thing is, um, I'm sorry. What did Rodney King do? It was a traffic stop, right? And
Yeah, but people always justify it. Well, he was drunk and
he
impaired and a hood rat.
didn't follow their command.
No,
And
he couldn't follow the commands of 15 people yelling at him, different
exactly.
directions.
And as a black man, that many cops approach you, hell, I get
Let's
nervous
go.
too.
Exactly. Just like this example with Keenan. He's on the ground and they're telling him to roll over, get on your back. There's a man sitting on him. And it
What a
wasn't
knee,
until and getting threatened with a taser. He can't move. Like you're
a knee
asking
in
the
his neck.
impossible.
Exactly. A knee in his neck, and you telling him don't move, stop resisting. See, it's funny how cops can always use stop resisting to get more charges towards you. But look at the bright side. How can you resist if you have all these folks on you?
That's a bright side.
Yeah, I'm just asking
You
the
said look
question.
on the
I'm
bright side.
not my bad. But either god damn. Either way,
What's in your cup?
H2O, alkaline
Is that
H2O.
adult salsa?
No, no, no. I wait until Saturday night
No.
before I do that, where I don't have to get up the next morning. Um, but the thing is, it never should happen. He was cooperating, then all of a sudden, all the gang members coming towards you because some of these cops act like gang.
They are.
Uh,
They drunk that Kool-Aid. They back the blue and that brotherhood runs deep, because like
I'm just
it's just the
saying,
power thing, and they like you said, there was a black man on the scene and he was with them, but we got some of
had
them
his
too.
knee in his back.
We got some of them too.
And at one point it looked like the black cop was accidentally tased. I'm like, he telling
He
him
just
stop moving.
dude saw black skin. That's all he saw. He didn't know where to go.
He was moving because hell, I don't care who you are. You get 50,000 votes shocking you. You just gonna lay there?
You gonna be like jumping? Don't move. Stop tasing me.
Mm-mm.
Stop. Just be compliant. I
Gonna
can't.
be like, what the hell? How the
You're
hell I'm
like,
supposed to do it? Hold on, stop, hold up, wait a minute. Marcellus Smith is in the house. What up, Marcellus? Hey, y'all.
yeah.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you. Hopefully you're not still working those 17 jobs you've been working, but
Well, he
Happy
part
New
Jamaican.
Year's
He
to
got 15 jobs.
yeah. And I miss you when you came to Dallas for the game. Where was I at? I don't know where I was. I think I was out of town. But anyway, I catch you on the rebound. Um, this will be their last game this year. I said it. This will be their last game Monday. So after Monday, we'll be watching somebody else. So
Look at him. That ADHD kicked in.
no,
Like
because
squirrel.
I seen a car passing by real slow. And I don't have my blind open, but I could see the headlights passing by real slow. So I had to kind of see what's going on, make sure they didn't stop.
He's
And
probably a
folks.
food delivery. Because it'd be dark in them streets. You in the country.
No, I'm not. But one of one of my neighbors, they actually always drop the food over to the wrong house, to the neighbor next door. And it's like, oh, we dropped it off. Yeah, wrong house. So they have to redeliver it. Marcella said, man, just 2 jobs. I didn't go. I sold my ticket, but it will come But I will come to the DFW very soon. Let me know ahead of time. See what I have planned. See if I can make time. Um, I have one job, but I'm working like I got 6 jobs. So definitely let me know if you come this way. See if we can hook up. It's been a while since I seen you. Last time I seen you was in T-Town, and that been a couple of years ago. Oh, excuse me. That water was good. Um, uh, and if I don't really come that way no more, cause not too much out there. um, but if I come that way, I'll let you know too. So, um, but that's I don't know. It's strange how sometimes we don't hear about these incidents with policemen for a while. Then all of a sudden we start hearing about them a lot. And unfortunately, a lot of cities they have a budget to pay out when cops do stuff like this. Maybe during those time, and I'm just assuming, and you know what assuming does. Um, maybe during those time when we don't hear about them, that might be the time when they out of budget for that year. I'm just saying.
Or they're just not caught by cameras.
Yeah, not caught by camera, because
Because remember, like if it wasn't for that camera, they could have spun any kind of narrative.
exactly.
He was
But
impaired and he caused an accident. We got witnesses.
oh, they're always gonna blame the victim. Be like, really? How can I resist and y'all have a knee in my neck, holding my hand, about to break my arm? That don't make sense. Like I said, the
Well, they
video
did
is
a South
very
Park,
disturbing.
and it had to do with, like, I guess in Florida how they have, like, I guess they're standing their ground. And so on the South Park episode, it was, if they felt threatened, then they just say, "Oh, he's coming to get me," and they just shoot like with the firearms, and they have like these AKs and machine guns tearing up everything, and the deer or whatever is just standing there like, "Huh? Oh, he's coming to get me," and that's their I guess their way of getting above getting away with it, within the law. As long as you say it out loud that there's a threat, oh, you're free and clear,
Exactly.
whether
Um,
it's a threat or not. Like that, what was it? That 12-year-old that got shot,
which
and they
one?
said he felt threatened. It was
Who?
recent.
It been so many incidents happen with kids lately, stabbing kids, and
No, but this one was wasn't it a police officer that did it? He felt threatened, or a security officer.
I know it was one up in New York or something that beat a 12-year-old girl or something,
No, it was a
and then
boy.
it okay, then it was the incident where a 12-year-old boy was the cop was chasing the car and T-boned the car, and the 12-year-old boy ended up losing his life behind it. Um, I think it was New York.
My spell check or auto what it correction changed my word shoots to does. And so it's like man shoots 12-year-old boy, but it says man does 12-year-old boy. I was like, no, abort, abort, abort.
What you be looking at?
Abort, abort, abort. That's not what I was looking for.
Well, why are you trying to find it? Uh, I know some of these stories have, as Miss Risky said earlier about PTSD. Some of these stories that we deal with, uh, it can cause you to have a lot of stress. And when Miss Dion Simmons was on the show, couple 2 or 3 weeks ago, she mentioned about a new program they starting up. Um, Please reach out to our office, regardless of where you are, anywhere in the country. You can reach out to her at 817-776-5803. 817-776-5803 if you need counseling. They accept all type of insurance, and they running a deal where because they understand the assignment, everybody afford um, cannot afford counseling because they don't have insurance or something like that. So they are working with people to try to provide so many counseling per month at a discounted rate. So definitely reach out to her and asked about the counseling deal. 817-776-5803 and get some counseling. It works. I know it
There
does.
are a lot of stories. Just people just shooting little black kids left and right. Chicago, Florida, Raleigh, Buffalo. Jeez.
It's crazy.
I was trying to
It's
find the one
crazy.
from like last month. I think it was
Well,
like it was
we
either November or December.
we
And
had the
the man
grandfather that
claimed he
killed.
felt threatened, and then he was like 6'5", and the boy was like 90 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, he was threatened by the color of his skin.
Pretty much.
Okay, kind of like it's so much going on. Like for instance, the 9-year-old boy that was killed by his grandfather in Fort Worth or Arlington somewhere last month, I believe, or earlier this month. Then I think up in Oklahoma, a 12-year-old girl killed a 9-year-old brother, stabbed him to death.
And
Uh,
then some man, then he stabbed his like toddler
it's
recently, like
crazy.
within 2 weeks ago. Like it's just crazy all over. It's just a nightmare. But I don't know. Mental health.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
need to
call Miss
incorporate that
Simmons.
with our physicals and with
Call
our
future Dr. Dion Simmons and get some counseling no matter where you are. 817-776-5803. 817-776-5803. And tell her Kurt Dog sent you. Tell her Kurt Dog and Miss Risky told you to call. And she will hook you up. Definitely call. She'll accept all insurance and ask about their program for low income. So definitely reach out to her. T-Cal said something. I seen it pop up on my screen. She said, yeah, people are out of control. Yeah, people are going local Cocoa for Cocoa Puff because it's crazy. Now, according to the news here in Dallas, they say that um, crime rates have gone down. But damn, every
Mhm.
every morning, all throughout the day, I get all these alerts talking about murder in Dallas, and I'm like, huh?
They said violence is going down. Maybe they have a different definition because they like to change up the verbiage a lot to make
Yeah,
things not as bad as they are. Like there's no race issue, and it's like 15 black people just died in 15 minutes. No, that was
exactly.
like they were junkies. Yeah, he was a college graduate.
Mm, it's crazy. Look, best thing we could do, we need to go back to the way that we used to be. Police your own neighborhood. You see somebody messing up in your neighborhood, correct them.
Yeah, but you can't.
I know that's gonna be kind of hard to do
Because
because
people are crazy. Because you see the
that's kind of
Karens,
like,
you see what the Karens are doing in their neighborhoods.
oh, you seen the video I sent you earlier about the Karen that came out. The police was there and she assaulted a worker. I guess it was some type of film crew or something in her neighborhood, and they was packing up, and she come up, knocked the cones down off the truck, uh, grab one guy, telling him get out of our neighborhood, move a truck. Well, first of all, that's a public street. And if they are over there filming or whatever, They have permits. That's the reason why the cop was there. Now, when that cop seen her knocking their cones down, he should have stepped in. But then when she
Well,
grabbed
you
the
know, they don't like
person,
to do that to their own. Like they don't like to do that. Little Gertrude, they don't like to hurt little Gertrude.
shit,
But they all
that's the
calm and they never let them ride the lightning unless
that's
they
the
actually
problem with
physically
us
put their
now.
hand on it.
That's the problem we run into because people don't understand we all need to be treated equally. If they treated everybody the same, we wouldn't have all this mess. They
Like for
make
real,
it
this would have been
easy.
settled a long time ago.
Exactly. That's kind of like
Defunding the police would have a different meaning. Like there'll be no riots, no meetings. Be like, no, they're too big for their britches. They hemmed up my granny. She's got Alzheimer's. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't, like they don't have a problem until it affects their neighborhoods and them, them personally. And right now it's just
exactly.
us. They don't care.
It's us against the world because they see a black person, we're a threat, regardless.
For no reason. Oh, they're lazy. And again, we talked about that. I was like, we didn't become lazy animals, savages until we started working, we stopped working for free. Like that's when all that happened. We started getting businesses and growing watermelons and being prosperous, prosperous. And then they start saying, "Oh, look at these ends with this watermelon and doing comics." And now that's where we got those caricatures from, And then now, oh, we can't sell watermelons anymore because now we look like fools, Even though they were doing it, like you can't do anything without some negative connotation being attached to it. You can't build up your own community because they'll run you out of town, claim you did something bad, and bomb you or shoot you and maim you and do all the things and create little fishing communities in your neighborhoods. Like Lake
Well,
Lanier.
well, we may actually need to do something like that because I
I
went,
mean,
I
yeah,
went, I
need
went
another
to the
Black Wall Street.
store. I went to the store last night, and I left out of there cussing. Why? Because I was like, okay, I think we low on eggs, so let me look and grab a carton of eggs. $5.23 for a dozen of eggs.
Yeah, you got to
I'm
go to
like,
like Costco or Sam's.
you gotta be shitting me. $5 for a dozen of eggs, and then turned around. Cause normally, if I go to when I buy eggs, I normally buy like the 36 to 218 packs.
But you can't do that. You got to take out a loan.
Hey, it was. Let me look at it, and I know you won't be able to see it on here because of the green screen I use, but it was $15.36 for 36 eggs. $15.36 for 36 eggs. Um, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Um, that that's $2.34 a goddamn egg. I could get a damn chicken for that.
No, get you a couple of hens and lay all the eggs you want, and then you can
I'm
sell your
like,
own.
I'm like,
That's why a
that's
lot of
hot.
hipsters buy chickens. They have coops and they're everywhere. I was like, they're
Yeah,
ahead of their game. And get you some hipster friends that have chickens or little hens, because I'm finna start befriending some of them.
I'm like, shoot, exactly. Because back in the days, you used to have that one neighbor that had some roosters and hens and stuff, and they'd be like, "Hey, y'all need some eggs?
Mm-hmm.
Shh, ooh, yeah, holla at me." Matter of fact,
I just need a little
I'm. I told my wife I don't even like eggs no more.
because we can't afford them. We can't
I don't
afford them
even
no more.
like eggs. Put it like this: Won't be eating no tuna fish no time soon. Or no chicken salad, homemade chicken salad. Can't
It's just gonna be without. You can make it.
without
It's
the
just
eggs.
gonna be without egg.
And I'm like, no, that's high.
See, that's probably why
536.
the colonizers started putting raisins and stuff. That's how that happened. Now I get it.
I'm gonna
That
throw
happened
some
in the Great
raisin in there.
Depression.
That'll make it kind of it seem like it's egg, and it'll be a little bit
Raisins and
sweeter.
grapes. That's what happened. The
Be a
Great
little bit
Depression, they didn't
sweeter.
have any eggs, and they were like, you know what? We got raisins and marshmallows.
Not the marshmallows. Nah. Hell no. Mm-mm.
Like,
So they
what?
adding a damn fruit salad to tuna fish.
Yeah, like, listen. That's what they did. Like, I remember I had, like, I mean, they put that stuff in it anyway. Chicken salad. I remember I bit in a sandwich because, again, I wasn't familiar with the raisins and grapes
Mm-mm.
in food.
Mm.
Got me one of them chicken salad sandwiches that I think it was Arby's or somewhere. It had a big old red grape in it. I was like, ugh.
Probably grapes and apples in it.
Yeah, it was like
'Cause
grapes. It was grapes. It was like those red grapes sliced up. And I was so mad. And Arby's isn't cheap.
sure
And
not.
chicken salad definitely wasn't. I was so mad. I was like, "Are you serious? Who puts grapes in chicken salad?" I had no idea that was a thing. I was so
Mm.
mad. Still
Yeah,
mad
that
at Arby's. And that was 15 years ago. Hadn't been there since.
I used to love Arby's.
I did too until they did that to me.
Cause they was actually my first legal job. When I was 16, that was the first job I worked was Arby's, and legal job. Yeah, and they was good. They was good. But I was like, I can't fool with them. It's not too many places I could really fool with, and I'm limited on fast food. I'm like, nope.
Well, I'm limited just because I got to save money since everything's so inflated. Like,
I,
I think it was a few weeks ago. I was like, I literally ate everything that was in my apartment that I bought. I was cooking everything, and I was like, it got to a point where there was nothing in my fridge. Just
yeah, because I call
sparkling waters, wine, and almond milk. That was it.
it. See what you. I will say this: you probably need to go to Sam's get your almond milk.
Get my
You
what?
get
Yeah,
more
that's where I
almond
get it.
milk.
Yeah, that's why
Okay,
I have almond milk in my fridge. I told
because
you, like, dude,
no,
when
I've been doing that almond milk because it's you get
you
it
get two
lasts
of them
longer.
like half liters for $4. Because I
Yeah,
was
I'm,
telling you about the strawberry lemonade.
well, you told me about the strawberry lemonade, which I
Hey, so you don't think I get almond milk or any of my little stuff from there?
I don't know. I figured you know I don't pay
It's
attention to you.
cheaper. Like I said,
You know
like
I don't pay
it was two
attention to
big
you.
old things. I didn't think I was gonna go through them, and I was like, oh, okay, it works.
Well, because they last so long, they last for
Yeah,
like a couple of months at a time,
yeah.
like
So
three
I was
months
like,
or something.
and then I catch like to get my cereal, I catch the CVS sales. They'll have either a buy one get one free of the Special K or Cheerios because those are my favorites. And sometimes it's like 2 for $5. Oh yeah, I started loading up on the cereals then. So
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Well, Sam's. If I know y'all part of Walmart, I'm not pleased with the egg price, but if Sam want to support us,
But
we will.
Sam's has good deals on eggs. But now they're selling out, but they have great deals on eggs.
Shh, don't say that on the show.
It's too late.
Uh,
They already found my spot. I was so mad. I was like,
uh,
sold out.
I should have asked my wife about looking at Sam's because I went this past weekend and I didn't even think about eggs, but I had to stop by the store last night. Things are so high
Like for no
because
reason.
when I went to Sam's this weekend, I was gonna get I love their garlic toast in the freezer because you get like full package for like $6 or $7. They didn't have none this weekend. I'm like, okay, so I made spaghetti last night, uh, and I end up uh, having to go by Wally World, and for a package of frozen garlic bread was like $4 or something. I said, you know what? Let me go over here and get some of this French roll. I can make my own garlic spread at home. I do that.
Yeah.
And I said, let me
Now,
look at the eggs.
so I went to Sam's. When was it? Friday, and I just got like three things: grapes, because they have great deals on their grapes, and they're tasty. French fries, and I forgot the other thing I got. But there's only three things. Didn't check because I did the pull in whatever. Went to Kroger, got my stuff from there because they had some sales going on. Opened my trunk, and that's when I realized, oh, I guess I should have read the description of those French fries I ordered. I thought it was just
Oh,
3 pounds. It was not. It's 8 pounds. It's the size of a torso.
what, you going to have enough
So
fries
I'll
for
be
the
having
moon?
all sorts of fries for at least a month or two.
Could I get enough for 2 orders of fries?
Listen, you want some? I mean, because listen, I just made something I
Nah.
saw off the internet, some garlic parmesan. Put them in a sandwich bag and mix them. So, that's going to be breakfast and dinner.
Breakfast a champion.
And then, because I had that bag, it almost didn't make it in my freezer. Like
No.
it's huge. It was huge.
Yeah.
Like, this is what my freezer looks like. Thank God there's nothing in my freezer. But yeah, that's it.
Did you make sure they didn't make a mistake and gave you the wrong bag?
No, I just thought it. Like I said, I thought it was three, but it was an eight. Because I was ordering on my phone. Because I don't want to be doing business and my personal business on my work computer.
Well,
You know,
yeah. Yeah.
so I just was doing it quickly. And I do this all the time. I never read the descriptions. Like one time, I ordered some from Walmart. Thought it was just a regular 12-pack of Hawaiian rolls. No, it was 30 cents. Same price almost. So I didn't notice different. So everybody in the family got some Hawaiian rolls. Bought some
That's your Christmas present.
adult beverage. Apparently, I don't know what 1 liter looks like
But you
because I'm
do
used to
now.
buying 750 milliliters. I don't know what that means. And that bottle was so big, like they had its own box. I was like, lasted for like 2 years. I
Said for
forgot
how
what it
long?
was. Like 2 years. I
Oh,
don't
I
even
thought
remember
you
what it
said
was.
2 weeks. I was gonna say, what the
Oh
hell?
no, then I'd probably be in a coma.
What
It was
type of
huge for
liquor
no
was it?
reason. I can't even remember.
No,
Like it was probably like a vodka or something, but it was huge.
some
'Cause,
booze.
I do the clear. I do the
Oh,
vodkas and tequilas. Well,
mm.
not so much tequilas, but vodkas for sure. So yeah.
Well, hey, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do.
So yeah,
Cause
my boss told me I needed my niece to do my shopping for me because I'm at that age where I can't be trusted.
well, that's kind of like I'm not allowed to go back to the liquor store by myself. So
Well, you did
I
like
understand.
go through there like you were having a party of like 1999.
Hey, well, when I went and got I think it was during Thanksgiving when I got your Christmas gift, and I had to get some wine. Um, so I did good that time. I only spent 200 or something, uh, which was way too much.
I mean,
But
it packs up your bar. Like that's about standard. Like if you
yeah,
need to restock.
now one of my good friends gave me a bottle of wine Sunday, I believe it was, and I was gonna cook the spaghetti Sunday, and since I didn't have the garlic bread, I said, well, I just wait, and I did it last night. But she gave us a bottle of wine, and that wine was good. And see, my wife, I understand how you supposed to drink wine. She give me a
Would you
wine
put a straw
glass.
in it?
No, no, she give me a wine glass about this much wine in it. Okay, that's good the first time. When I sipped it, I looked up, the glass was empty. She told me, "You want some more?" Then she filled it up like that. I said, "Yeah, but I'm not a kid. Can I get a full
It's not a
glass?"
sample. You was trying to
I'm
make that
like,
last.
"Can I get a full glass?" But it was good. Yeah, we ended up drinking the whole bottle last
Of
night.
course you did.
It was good. It was a Moscato peach or something. No, it wasn't real sweet. It was actually good. It was good.
Not a fan of Moscato.
Well, see, normally Moscato is kind of sweet, but this one it wasn't.
I have
It
one that was
wasn't.
actually really good. I don't remember what it was. It was like
How
a
about?
blue bottle. That's all I remember.
Oh, this was a fancy baller, and
Yeah, somebody had gotten it for me, and I was like, okay, you got to go up a price point to get the good Moscato. I'm too
yeah,
poor for
because
that.
I was like, oh, I might need it. I might have to ask her tomorrow where she get it from, because I need to go. Think I need to go and do a little shopping. It's not at a liquor store, so uh,
But still, you can do some damage.
go and see if I can find it and give me a couple of bottles. I limit myself to 3, so
Of
do it like
wine?
that. Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
you just buy the
it's not
six
like we're
and get that discount, even though it's still a lot of money.
what's that?
Like when you buy the 6 wines to get the
Oh
10
yeah, yeah.
10%. Sometimes Kroger will have like the 25%, and I was like,
Mm.
I'm sold.
And see, that's what happened in November. I went to pick up some wine, and that's when I got your Christmas gift, which I would have wish I would have got us the same one.
Yeah,
Um,
Snoop and Martha in the fridge, they say hi.
tell them I said what up. They they in a igloo,
Yes.
chilling.
Martha's
You
like, when
open,
you gonna come play with me? Open me up. I don't know yet.
hey, you open up that ice box. If there's a lot of smoke in there, don't worry about it.
I know I had to open up Snoop. When was it? Tuesday?
I think it was. One day when you text, let me see, you text one day.
Yeah, it
Uh,
might have been Monday or Tuesday. It may have been Tuesday. I was like, I had to crack him open because, again, it's just a nightmare. We resolved one issue, but I don't know
yeah,
now.
it was Tuesday. Uh, it was Tuesday when you text said you had to crack them open. No, Snoop wine is actually pretty good. In that Cali Red,
Yeah,
that's
that's some good stuff. Oh, and he has another one. It's a what was it? Something sparkling white, sparkling gold. It is so crisp. It's like a champagne. So good and refreshing. I was like, not a fan of his rosé, but Snoop, listen, I subscribed and I approve the Cali Red and that sparkling gold. That's some good
I'm gonna
stuff.
have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out.
That's some
I
good
know
stuff.
you told me. No, you told me that Martha, you got to be easy on drinking
Listen,
that.
Martha, I think they put something else in there. I think they put some of that, was it THC? Because it's like that much, and all of a sudden it's like, what day is it? What? I'm still on the same. What day is it?
Oh, oh,
And you
so
still have wine in your cup.
so
I was
you
like,
so
dang.
they put the edible that
They
that
put some in there because white wine doesn't make me feel like that. That's why I only do red and in my home because red wine, I don't know what it is about red wine, but then I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. I just go into it. It just relaxes you. And it's good for
so
your heart.
yeah, red wine is great for your heart.
Mhm. All you need is a
Uh,
little. That's it. And you have a good night's sleep.
a little bit a day or what?
No, I can't. I'm too poor to have bottle oodles. Have a glass of wine a day. That's a lot
Yeah,
of oodles. I'm poor.
way the food prices keep
Yeah,
going up, we
like
all gonna be poor.
I know. Like I was telling my boss, I was like, listen, at least if I can't afford food, I have some wine, because if you drink a couple of glasses, you go to sleep, you forget you're hungry. It's a
Well, they
win-win.
say wine ain't nothing but a fruit salad and a baller.
It's
So
just it's grape juice. I've got my fruits. Now I just need to do an infused wine with some calcium. Isn't the deal? That's what we do. Because old gals got the osteoporosis. Infuse that in some wine, you be all set. Gotta figure that out.
hey, we'll figure it out. Maybe
When I
maybe
win
we
this
need enough
Mega Millions, it's gonna be my new venture.
mega million. Ooh, Lord.
I just need a little sample. Can I get a little sample? Everybody, let me just
Hey,
break me off a
if,
piece. I don't need to win the whole thing.
if the Lord bless me to win it, I appreciate it. I'll take
Right.
10%. I don't care, but
Listen,
uh
and if one of my peers wins it, like 2 million, I'll be good with that. But if you want to, 5, but 2, I'm good. Listen, I ain't greedy. You still
hey,
got a bajillion more thousand, millions. Let me get my
but
house and some investments. I'll be good.
I'm not gonna even lie to you. If I win, um, it's gonna be some changes going on.
I know it's
Uh,
like you're gonna have ramen noodles and lobster. like, like they say, like I wouldn't tell anybody I won the lottery, but there will be hints. There'll be clues.
be like, why are you getting lobster? Don't worry about it.
No, I'll be drinking wine with a straw. Huh?
Straight out
Looking
the
like a
baller, huh?
Capri Sun. That'd be, I got 15,000 more cases in the
Mm. No, but on the real, if you did
and
win
some
the,
Wingstop.
I'm so disappointed in Wingstop.
Uh-oh, what they do to you?
I ordered wings last week before I left work. Did it on the app. It said 12 to 16 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
12 to 16 minutes. By the time I got there, it took me a good 25 minutes to get there. I get there, walk in, gave her my name. Hey, this for Kurt, dog. Looking for my wings. Uh, Young lady go back there, and she had an attitude. So I didn't say nothing. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So the sister that was in there, she asked her a question. The woman said something, and the woman looked at me and said, "What's her damn problem?" And I said, "Ma'am, I don't even know." I said, "But I just want my wings." So another young lady come up, asked me my name. I said, "Hey, I got wings for Kurt, dog." She go back there. She said, "Oh, it's they bagging them up." Okay, cool. 22 and a half minutes later, why are my wings still being bagged? Still back there in the same spot. I just said, that's a damn shame.
Like, no matter which Wingstop you go to, they're never on time. Like, you got to order it like, oh, needs to be ready 3 to 4 o'clock. And then you get there at like 5:30. Oh, yeah, they're just getting them in the bag now. You had 2 hours.
The problem I had, the wings was right there on the counter. Only thing, they said they were bagging them up. And I'm like, okay, bag them up, seal it, let me go.
Yeah. Only one time they actually had my stuff on time. It doesn't matter the location. And I went to the one in Capel. I've gone to the one in Valley Ranch, Louisville, Oak Cliff. They're
Mm.
always.
I I went to the one in Cedar Hill. Um, and not a good one. It's not. I'm sorry. It's just not a good one.
I think they have better service for those high ass wings. It was like them wings a
You would
bajillion
think.
dollars.
You would think. I know one day I was in was it Arlington? No, I was in Mansfield. Placed the order online. I get there. They talking about, oh, we just not putting them in. It been 20. minutes since I ordered. You just not cooking them?" I said, "What was the purpose of me doing an online order?" And they put like this. I said, "Look, let me get a refund." They didn't know how to do a refund.
Of course not.
I said, "Okay."
Give me a
But
gift card.
had a manager call me. I need a refund. I don't even want the wings now. I don't even want them. And never did. So I called my credit card company. I said, "Look, I never got this product. Never got it." And they didn't have them ready. I filed the complaint with I did a survey and told the corporate office what was going on. They sent me a $5 gift card. And my credit card company disputed the charge and they ended up refunding me my money. It took almost a month to do that. I'm like, customer service is out the window now. People
Yeah,
just don't care.
they don't.
Now, I did go somewhere a couple of weeks ago. This young lady at a Whataburger took my order. Very professional young lady. I don't know how old she was, maybe 16, 17 years old, but very professional. I got to the window. She was real nice. And I said, "You know what?" Gave her a tip because I was like, "Hey," I told the manager, I said, "Look, y'all need to keep her on board because she's really good. She really good." When she brought me my food, I gave her a tip and I drove off. I'm sure she probably just was like surprised. I was like,
Mhm.
"Hey, that's good service." Um,
I had
but it's
fries
hard.
at McDonald's. I never have I just wanted fries and a Coke because that Coke is bomb, and the fries. That's it. That's all I wanted. Get there, bing bang boom, and the guy at the counter. What did you order? I will kill you and your dog. It's just fries and a Coke, dude. Like the fries are right there. Just give me my fries. I already paid for it. And he's just standing there. And then somebody came to the back because I guess the line was being held up. I was like, dude, like if I hadn't paid for it already, I would just like, but I was tired. And then his manager, something right here, like it was right there, like by your right hand. Open the bag. It's just fries.
Fries and a Coke.
Like
I
he was
don't
probably
understand it.
smoking something. I don't know. Because I was like, fries, and then give him a Coke. It's right there. Like you can't make it any easier.
People just they just
And he
don't have
didn't
that
give me my
customer
straw.
service. Once you pull the lid off every time.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna pour it in my glass and throw some rum in it, but
My little
but that's
sister,
all I wanted. I was just like fries and a Coke.
my little sister, she always gonna have that
There's always a spin.
gonna always be able to add some type of alcohol in it. I'm not mad at
Hey,
you.
I
Some days
earned it.
it be like that. It
It
be
was
like
like it
that
was a rough
sometimes.
week. I needed it.
You just gotta do. I've been good because I used to go by Sonic and get the flush. Then come
Listen,
home and I would add some
listen,
liquor to it.
listen.
Woo!
And then one of my old bosses, she was like, "Get the cranberry slush and throw some vodka and a lime in it. It's like a Cosmo." I was like, "For real?" That's all it
Mm.
is. Because that's what a Cosmo is. It's just cranberry juice and vodka and stuff.
I used to get I love blue coconut flush, love them,
I
and
like the blue one. Yeah.
but
Throw
I
some
used to
coconut
get
rum in it or some, yeah.
coconut rum. I also did it with the peach masan, which is good. That peach and that blue coconut mix, yeah.
I'm funny when it comes to peach. I don't know.
It was good to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So
I do the blue one or like the cherry.
and see, I had some family come out from California one year, and they was I went to the hotel I had left to go get something to eat for everybody, and on the way back I said, "Hey, we need to stop by Sonic." So I went and bought all these different flavor flush, and I get back, they're like, "Oh, thanks for the flush." I said, "No." popped the lid off, started pouring alcohol in it. They was like, oh, that's the bomb. So we all started drinking that flush with liquor in it. What up? What up? What up? Radio Chaos. How was that gig you did on New Year's Eve? Said he want to try Waffle House. Right now, I don't know if you
Waffle
want
House
to
is
try
good. You
Waffle
want to go?
House.
I want to go because
Waffle
I want
House is good.
to.
Well, it depends on which one you go to. Cause the
They're all
last one
scary. Like it doesn't matter where you go. Like most of, like if the cook ain't missing teeth, it ain't gonna be good. Like just don't
was
touch anything because everything's sticky and tacky. Just bring your little wipes and wipe down your area in your hands. You'll be fine. Builds up your immunity.
if the cook is not missing teeth and talking while they cooking your food, it ain't
Like for
good. Oh,
like for real.
okay.
And then
Well,
somebody in the back is always late, and if they're not yelling in the back, Jerome is late. Boy, if you don't get on that grill, yeah, if they ain't yelling at each other, to, get it together because somebody late, it ain't gonna be good.
well, see now they don't stop yelling at each other. They start fighting each other now and throwing
No, that's the
chairs at
customers.
customers.
That was the
No,
customer.
I've seen videos where two Waffle House employees they was going from one end of the kitchen down to the other end. I said, "Not damn."
He was
They
probably
was
late
throwing.
again. Like I
Now
have to work the grill and the register.
the last time I went to Waffle House, they had my silverwares wrapped up and napkins. I pulled it open and it was food stuck on it. So I asked the young lady if I could get some to go farts or whatever, because I don't trust y'all dishwashing. Uh,
Like for real, yeah,
so she
yeah.
looked at me,
So bring
and
your own
actually,
plasticware.
yeah, and not only that, not too long ago, a customer and a Waffle House employee got into a fight because the customer asked for some plastic utensils, and the employee got upset about it. I'm like, what happened to? I'm not saying customers are right all the time.
But listen, but it's a Waffle House. But no, radio, they do not sit people according to class.
See,
I
I
think
did
that's
not
the heart
read
attack.
that.
Isn't that place where they sell the heart attack burgers? What is that called? The Heart Attack Cafe?
It used to be one here in Dallas, and I think
Yeah.
they
And they
closed down.
they had
They had
nurses
too
that
many.
would as
They had too
waitresses.
many heart attacks out there, so I think they
Yeah. And
closed
they
it
would
down.
wheel you in a wheelchair.
I
So
never went there.
no, like I can imagine the smell is disgusting. It's just lard. Like, didn't they have a lard shake?
I
Like,
don't know. I never
'cause
went.
there's a certain smell, like when it's just too fatty and it smells like grill waste. I don't like that smell, and I could just imagine that's what that establishment smelled like. And then the big people funk,
Mm-mm. That ain't good.
like warm bologna and Fritos. I can't,
Warm,
can't do it.
warm,
I know that was
warm
very
bologna and Fritos.
specific.
Warm. Now I love a good fried bologna sandwich. Now, don't get it
I
twisted.
can't stand that
I
because I
haven't
haven't
had
had
one
it since I
since
was
I
a
was a
kid.
child. Exactly.
But that was like
But
all day, every day.
well,
Uh,
see, back then
it was cold
we had some good bologna. That bologna
in
that
that
had
thing.
that came in
When
a
that
red
thing,
tube. You
yeah.
had to cut it off, and
And
then we had the
then you
government
peel the
cheese.
little thing off.
Yeah, we had the government cheese, which was very
It
hard
was
to
still nasty
cut.
then. I think I ate mustard sandwiches.
I didn't eat mustard back then.
I love
Um,
mustard. I still love mustard.
I eat it now, but back then I didn't like mustard. Like the only time I eat mustard was when we was at a Miracle Whip. And now Miracle Whip, I don't know. They changing stuff up. Radio said we got Dennis here, but nothing like Waffle House. Dennis,
I don't
a
like
lot-
their pancakes. It's kind of they taste like Bisquick from the store. Like I don't know what it is about their pancakes. It's too doughy or something. I don't know what it is, but it's not
well,
IHOP quality.
then a lot of the restaurants, some of the silverwares, they so old. I'll be
Yeah,
like, I don't want to put my mouth on that. And some of these restaurants look dingy on the inside. Say what now?
That's what she said. It never gets old.
Uh, but but some of the restaurants, some of the, like for instance, going back to Waffle House. The Waffle House, I said they had the dirty silverwares. They had just recently opened like a month before, and they
It's so crazy.
exactly, and they
Maybe
cup.
they refurbished it from an old Waffle
No, it
House.
was a brand new Waffle
No, from
House.
another location.
I guess
You
they
know?
they they brought the silverwares and cups from over there
Yeah.
because whenever I go to Waffle House, I don't drink out their cups because the cup they
Yeah,
plastic
that's
cups and they looking, you can't even see through them good. I'm like, no, I ain't no, I don't
he's
even
like,
want a
I got
straw.
my bottled water, I'm good.
Exactly. I got
You
drinks in the
barely drink
car.
the
I
coffee. It's
I'll
like,
wait.
who made that coffee? Where let me see. And then you stir it up to make sure nothing foreign floats up.
Shoot. Mm-mm. No. But
Uh,
Waffle House been on in the news
but
lately.
listen, radio, if you ever get a chance to go to a Waffle House, pecan waffles. That's the way to go.
I don't even eat they waffles when I go there. That's
I
a
love
damn shame.
waffles. Listen, that's the only place I would like. IHOP is okay, but those pecan waffles, I don't know what they do to them. Yum.
I would normally get like the Texas cheesesteak
Yeah, I don't
or
like
the
steak.
uh or the burger melt or something they have. No, the patty melt. The patty melt. Um, I would do that. Um, but nah, I don't even eat they waffles.
Yeah.
That's a
If
shame.
you ever get a chance, pecan waffles. I was thinking about
Mm.
going to one down here in Louisville, but I was like, I need a buddy.
Yeah, you need somebody to watch your back. wait,
No, you
wait,
don't
these
sit
waffle
with your
house.
back towards the door. You got to sit up against, so like if somebody comes in, they pass you, and then you can slip out. Money's on
Well,
the table.
yeah, the Waffle House is definitely always open, but now, shoot, what I've been seeing in the media lately, I don't. The price gonna go up because you got to pay for the fight that might happen. It's
Stay in this corner.
we got the employee that can grab a chair with one hand and toss it back.
For real.
The chair swinger. Yeah,
Flopping
that's
like
crazy.
Captain America.
I'm like, nope,
Make sure we
I'm
talking about
good.
that video talking about as soon as she did this, you should have been like, you know what, ma'am? I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
Be like,
She got none but time.
I'm gonna let you make it. I'm gonna let you make it.
Like,
And
I
then
wish
she was throwing those uppercuts too.
like,
I
yeah,
was
for real.
like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised MMA haven't
I'm
called
sure
her
she
up.
will because I saw her feed on she has a YouTube channel and she's a Cajun. So I was like, oh, so she has a little fire in her, that raging Cajun. I was like, that's why.
Uh, are they only in the southern U.S.? I think they have some
I think it
somewhere.
is a southern thing, but I don't know. I could have sworn there was one um somewhere not in the
Cause they
south.
started out of Atlanta, didn't they? Out of Georgia or something. I think they did. I don't know. Um, they may be. Um, a lot of time, I don't know. I don't know. I think I can see smoke coming from Miss Risky Head, so I think she's trying to figure it out for you real quick. Don't say it. Don't say it.
What?
You're finna say something smart. I already know
No, I was multitasking, and I was just like, he's
it.
talking to me.
She's trying to find out. But
I am
it's
now.
um yeah, but Waffle House, it used to be good back in the days. Um, especially when I drove trucks. We used to call it the Waffle House. Um, go in there and get something to eat, keep on rolling. Yeah, it was gonna be greasy, but it was gonna be good. What you find out?
They're kind of like in the. Here's a map. Let me see if I can. I'll take a picture of it so I can flip it so you can see it because they're not all southern. I didn't do exactly what I wanted. So all the colored bits are where Waffle Houses are, and they just
Okay,
have a number of. They have the number associated with the Waffle Houses. So it goes up to. Is it Massachusetts?
Kansas on the East Coast.
No, Pennsylvania is what that is.
Okay, Pennsylvania back
Pennsylvania,
down.
Ohio, Virginia. Um,
Okay.
so yeah, they're get inching up north.
Hey, I know back in the days, like up in Michigan, they had Kip Big Boys, which was pretty good. That they had one here in Dallas back in the early '80s, I believe. But up in Michigan, they had them. I don't know if they still exist or not.
They probably in certain locations.
Because Kip Big Boys, you could get a bagel and a cup of coffee for 99 cents back in the days. Not that I drink coffee, but that's what the word on the street was. I figured you working on something.
No,
I'm looking
it's
at you.
like all of a sudden you pause. I was trying to get my screen back
Oh,
because it's
okay.
not
It's
flipping it
messing
properly.
up.
No,
Samsung.
it did the rotation, but I had to stop the, do the rotation for that map. But I couldn't
Oh,
get it back because I was like, where is the icon?
that's the Samsung phone. But okay. But anyway,
Listen here,
so
Mister. I can you see through yours with that cracked screen where you got
I
to
don't.
charge the charger for the charger to charge your phone and your watch.
Yeah,
So don't
that
talk about
is kind of
Samsung.
crazy.
We sitting up here
I
living our best lives, and y'all always trying to bring us in a fight because y'all mad because your screen broke.
well, luckily for me, I don't think I ever cracked my screen before. But lately, sometime my phone, because of the screen protector I have, and I guess I need to take it back because I guess up under the screen protector, some dirt or something got off in there. I don't know how, but every once in a while my screen it'll just go black and I can't get it to do nothing. So I have to pull my cover off and then it'll start back working. I'm like, oh. Anyway, um, so Miss Risky,
Hmm.
um, how's your feet, your feet only, or whatever it's doing? How is
I
it going?
mean, I got some fans, but we'll see where it takes us. So,
Okay.
but yeah, you can follow me at RSKEE here and there. I'm all online. I'm doing more TikToks. My followers are is growing, so it's awesome. So I try to put new content out there. You can email me at rskee@yahoo.com, and of course, there's always that. Feel free to send me messages, story ideas, all that good stuff.
Then you can also check out at feetloversonly.com. Risky. Uh, as for me, look, I'm not gonna even lie to you. Well, oh, T Cal saying good night. Yeah. Oh, she hear us wrapping up. But as for me, you can hit me up in the DM. Um, I'm sorry, I'm leaning all off camera. See, that's why
You
I
don't
know
know
it's
off
that.
screen. I say, here we go.
It look like I keep going backwards and backwards, like Homer Simpson, just moving at the screen. Um, but for me, you can actually follow me on social media. Hit me in the DM if you're trying to send a message. Had someone to send a message last week on YouTube. I did respond, gave the person an open invitation. Hopefully, they do accept, which will be real interesting if they do, because this is a show for everyone. As long as you are respectful, you more than welcome to come on the show and be a part of the show. Other than that, hit up Miss Risky if you have show ideas. You want us to recap on certain things, definitely do that. Hit us up in the DM or email us. Who you with KurtDog@mail.com. Who you with KurtDog@mail.com. And other than that, we love each and every one of you. Until next time, peace.